man whose heart and soul goes into every single peach and nectarine he grows. A man who wants nothing more than to grow the highest quality of product and deliver it fresh into every one of our homes. A man who puts his family before all else. A man who's willing to lend a hand to a friend in need or an ear to a friend looking for someone to talk to. A man who is not only a great friend of mine, but a great friend to every last person in this room. So to that man, we say, cheers, Adept, for picking up the bill on tonight's program. Now a few words about the birthday boy, I guess. First off, Scotty, glad you could make it tonight. We heard you had a headache, but I'm glad you're getting better. Inside joke, it's full of them, sorry. But my friendship with Scott goes back the last 15 years or so. That's half his life so far. In that time, he's been a great friend, a boss, a late-night chauffeur, a personal pilot, and a non-stop source of free entertainment. Well, it wasn't always free. I think I still owe a few late fees to Tug Busters. Whether it be a late-night drunken rap, a personal video found on his computer, or being caught in an embarrassing situation in the back of a minibus, Scott has always been able to put a smile on the face of the people around him. His attraction to tree bark and the love of the Will Smith movie Wild Wild West has been a constant cause of his torment for years. But Scott, like any good friend, would take the ribbing and then give it right back to you. His love of beater cars through the farm has kept us all from drinking and driving on public streets for years. And without ever knowing Scott, none of us would ever know, once a beater car stops running, you either bury it or light it on fire. Like many groups of teenage boys growing up, we all hung out together because of our mutual interests. Parties and girls. Partying seemed to come easy to us, but most of the time the girl situation needed a little help from our friends. We've all been each other's wingman through the years, sometimes successful and sometimes we crashed and burned together. But after plenty of trial and error with the fair sex, it seems we're all, for the most part, finally on the winning side of the relationship game. Andre and his lovely wife have a beautiful daughter together. Todd has not only found a girl who can understand his incoherent rambling, but seems to like hearing it. Ady's finally found his lady and is a happily married man. I too am even back in a relationship after my marriage ended up like a pair of Todd's jeans after a hike through the gorge. Full of crap. Scotty and Bobby are going strong after she lured him from the sanctity of the plywood palace he built for himself in the market. And now I'm sure Edie will have to lure Ed out of there soon now that it's vacant. Even Rob has found a life partner in Dan to spend those days. We've all been there for each other through hookups, breakups, and makeups. And with a few singles left in the group, I'm sure we'll be called back in the wingman role soon enough. So Poochie and Stan, don't worry, there's still hope for you guys here. If we all do our job as friends, none of us will ever have to say the words, shit, no bitches again. Sorry if I got 30 there. Scott, you're 30 years old, you have the love of a gorgeous woman, you own a beautiful home together. By Rob Redikoff standards, you're already years ahead of the game. Just kidding, of course, as many of you may know, Rob has bought a house and will soon be moving out of the comforts of his parents' house. He's bought his own home, but more importantly, a new place to park the race cars at. Rob, it may be hard to tuck yourself into those Star Wars sheets at first, but I'm sure you'll get the hang of it. So I asked a few of our friends who'd already hit the dirty 30 if they had any advice or warnings for Scott. Dan warned me that 30 is when his hairline started to recede, which I'm sure was the same warning Stan gave you when you're hitting your 20s. I'm not sure if you share my metabolism, Scott, but chicken wings for breakfast, great way to gain 30 in the year that you turn 30. At the Redikoff house, turning 30 means it's time to start making your own bed. Andre only had one word of advice: condoms. I asked Bobby if she had any words, and she went on some rant about her biological clock and how time was running out. So I did what I thought you would do, Scott, and ignored her. So on behalf of Scott and the entire F family, I'd like to thank you all for taking time out of your busy lives to be here tonight. It's great to see so many people that care enough about my friend and yours to come down here to celebrate. I'm sure the open bar was the reason most of you came here. But for the rest of us, we're here because knowing and having Scott F in our lives has changed things for the better. But enough about all those losers, Scott. Tonight we're here for you. To celebrate 30 years of mayhem with one night of debauchery. We've got a stock bar and plenty of food, courtesy of the peach farmers of Ontario. So let's dig in, get drunk, and raise a glass to a great man on his birthday. Scott, been a great friend of mine and to everyone in this room for years, and we wish you nothing but the best in the years to come. Scott, you truly are one in a million. So let's close with saying, Scott, I hope your 30s is a prosperous decade, and let's try to move forward and not backwards. And for the rest of you, have a great night. Don't let the bed bugs bite. I know they're always itching, itching, itching. Thank you, everyone.